Hello and welcome to Theme Park Today. And today we're talking about Valhalla. As Blackpool Pleasure Beach has officially confirmed, Valhalla will return after the 7th of April. Of course, I did talk about this in a previous video just a couple of weeks ago when I launched this channel. And there is a little preview video for you. So Valhalla will be open for technical rehearsals on April the 7th. Now, of course, in my previous video that I did, I talked about it should open in 2023. We had no official date then, but now we do, and I said I'll be back with a news update when we do. And here I am. So 7th of April, open for technical rehearsals. Of course, this ride was supposed to open last year. They did officially announce it this time last year. They said, yeah, it's going to be open. We will definitely be open. But unfortunately, there were supply chain issues.
What you've just seen there is a short promotional
which I did talk about in the little
Valhalla.
meeting they had last night. Let's get some clips of those in for you.
Reopen Valhalla after its reimagining in 2022. Unfortunately, Brexit, a global pandemic, and the knock-on supply chain issues, as well as a few other unexpected hurdles, meant that despite everyone's best efforts, that simply was not possible. Even with us working right down to the 11th hour of last season. However, the engineering, electrical, paint, model, creative and operations teams here at Pleasure Beach have been working flat out, and I am pleased to say Valhalla is nearly ready.
Everyone, but I just have to tell you, I've just come from the engineering department, and they tell me that Valhalla will be having technical rehearsals, so that means you can go for a sneaky peek ride on it, I guess, from mid-April, maybe early April. So just keep looking at the Pleasure Beach website and we'll announce when in April it will be open for you to enjoy a technical rehearsal.
Well, they did that pretty soon after this. It is after 7th of April, so April, and you can go and ride it. What is the technical rehearsal? Did you say? Well, don't worry, we are coming to that.
Valhalla will be open for technical rehearsals this April. Now, to talk to us more about Valhalla, please welcome back Scott Gallagher, joined by Andy Highgate, Director of Operations, and Adam Slevin, Director of Creative, Design and Experience.
Right, gentlemen, thank you first and foremost for taking some time, to come to speak to us today. We've just been told, Andy, we'll come to you first, we've just been told that the fantastic Valhalla will be having technical rehearsals from April, but myself, along with many people here, I'm just wondering, what is a technical rehearsal, Andy? If you could please...
A technical rehearsal is a great opportunity for us to run the ride and iron out those little bits, the bits that people really love about the ride, to make sure it's perfect. But the great thing, if you're a guest, is that you still get the opportunity to come on the ride a little bit early before the ride officially opens. So that's a technical rehearsal.
Absolutely amazing. That's going to be happening from April. Adam, we've just been talking backstage, and you've been saying pretty much from start to finish this process is almost nearly a 3-year window. What have you been up to in 3 years?
This boat ride, but we're in the closing stages now. But I suppose just to explain to everyone, Valhalla is a very complicated ride system. because we've got not just the ride system, but we've got so much happening in that space. We have a huge ride, we have a lot of water, and we have gas and fire effects, and juggling all those things in that in one space is actually quite challenging. And as James mentioned, we have had global supply chain issues. There's parts coming from America, Australia, the Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland. So it has been quite challenging, but we're in the closing stages now.
So it really has been an international team effort then.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you were saying before something about you've had music specially composed and written for the ride.
Yes, we have, which there was a little bit of in that video. But we actually have, I think, nearly 3/4 of an hour of Valhalla music total.
Amazing. Andy, obviously, it has been a long time since we waited for Valhalla. We are so excited. I know you're a massive fan of Valhalla. How excited are you, and what aspects of the ride are you excited about having Valhalla back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
I'm a huge fan of the ride, and from an operational perspective, it's a fun ride to operate, but I think, like everybody now, we're just keen for people to be able to get back on this world-class water ride.
No, yeah, massively. What's made this different, like the reimagination of Valhalla? What things can we expect? Are we allowed to know?
I'm not going to do spoilers because I think it's much nicer when you go on the attraction and discover them for the first time. But when we were first thinking about this project, we knew there was stuff about the ride that people loved, and we knew there were things we wanted to improve and change, and some new things we wanted to put in. So, as you mentioned, we do have a brand new soundtrack for the ride. We have a whole new lighting system throughout the whole ride. We have new scenes, we have improved scenes, we have new physical effects. I'm not going to spoil anymore. But also, we've been thinking about something that people won't necessarily notice, and we hope they don't, is we're trying to be sustainable in what we're doing, so that we are being less consumptive of perhaps gas, and we've been looking into clever ways of getting around that, and we think we've achieved it.
Oh, great stuff. Well, we are so excited. One last question for you both. Will you still get wet?
Yes.
Of course you will. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited. Valhalla back April 2023.
There you go, Valhalla is back in April 2023 at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So a technical rehearsal is basically the ride, just there might be some issues with it that you've got to be prepared for. So that is coming in April to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. How excited? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments below. Lots of great stuff coming up on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and smash a like on the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.